All right, all right, all right, all right, all right, all right, all right. So we are back with Crystal Project. Something I've actually really been looking forward to playing, which is fantastic. Um, I think it's quite nice when you actually really look forward to playing a game. Not that obviously we played anything much that we don't enjoy, just that it's quite difficult, really, I suppose, to stream a game when you're not thoroughly enjoying it. And this being obviously something brand spanking new, I am actually really enjoying. So it's a completely different take on anything we've done before. We are actually cracking on with it quite well, to be honest, which is fantastic. So let's see how we can get on. In the last stream, we did manage to get 2 crystals, I believe, and it looked like we needed 3 to progress into the trials caves. So we've done that one there. I'm guessing we have to go back down again. It did look like we kind of hit a barrier there to go down. So I think we're going to have to go back down from here. Yeah, so I'm guessing we have to come back down here. Now, there's a lot of an area here, according to the map, that we have only just started to explore. So, so look, actually, this is right back at the beginning. This is quite interesting, yeah. So this is literally right back at the beginning. So this is actually where we was originally. Okay. So if I was to then go up here. Yeah, so this is where I was originally. So I actually couldn't. That's right. So I was actually up there, wasn't I? Oh, wow. Look, yeah. Oh, that's cool how they've sort of looped it around on itself. Fantastic. Yeah, so this is where we went originally. And then all of that we've carried on over there. I feel like we jumped down prematurely there, haven't we? So I think we've come down too far there. But they did have loads of stuff for sale in here, and I think it was quite cheap. So let's have a quick look here. Yeah, look, that's well good. Let's stock up on a few of those. I think it's 40. That's well good. Yeah, let's have some of those. And then let's try... Have they got anything we can use to upgrade any of our guys? Nothing at all. Yeah, we know that. We know that. So we've actually bought nothing at all from there apart from healing potions. But we are now back to the starting area. We managed to jump all the way down from the top. The platforming and the way that this all sort of loops back around together is brilliant. How are we, Red? I'm good, mate. Thank you very much. How is your day going so far? I've actually had a really busy one today for us. Again, it seems like every day is a busy day, but yes, I have had another busy day. Actually, looking forward, I was just saying earlier, not 2 minutes ago, really, how much I was looking forward to playing this game again, which is amazing. That's kind of what we want, isn't it? Can I get up there? Oh, look. I was just saying, Red, this is the way that this all sort of loops around and ties in is actually very Dark Souls-esque. Because you know when we was at the top of that waterfall, so when I jumped down, it actually took me right away back to the beginning area where we first was walking through like all the nans. If you watch, I'll show you that. So come down here. We went there, haven't we? Yeah, no, fuck that. That was grand, wasn't it? So, do you remember where we actually was trying to get up the waterfall at the very, very beginning? And we couldn't work out if you could actually platform it. Well, look, that's literally that area down there. Can you see it? Just down there, that bottom left. That was the area we was trying to jump onto. That would then allow us to scale this entire cliff. And it's all just tied back in. So I've just made my way all the way back around again because I jumped completely off the edge. It does Dark Souls, it's like Firelink Shrine sort of style, isn't it? It's good. Okay, so I don't need to go that way. I don't need to go that way. We've done that side there, that sort of dungeon area. That's quite nice. I'm guessing we've got to get in there and beat that one, but I don't see how we're going to do that. You can see Old Nan's watering hole. I don't really want to look at Nan's watering hole. Still think the soundtrack is amazing, isn't it? Yeah, it really is good. Can I get round there? Yeah, I can't get up there. Okay. I think I'll just fuck myself a little bit there because I'm not going to be able to jump back up there, am I? That's annoying. So this was that opening area again. Yeah, the way it all ties in together is really something. They've done a really good job of making it feel all like one big world. Because I have a feeling that like that ground down there is kind of the next. So these things now are dead weak to us, look. Because this is an opening area, we now just stomp through it, don't we? So where's that guy's head I can jump on? That was back. Oh. Don't know why I chose to do that. I'm Stranger for Switch. Oh, are you excited? Are you keen? Have you got it on pre-order? Is it happening? Are you doing it? Oh, that's annoying. It jumped on top. I haven't bought a new game in a while. Oh, you've been holding out for Time Stranger. So the guys are actually leveling up really quickly here, which is fantastic. We're actually getting on really well with the way they're all leveling up. Oh, look, we've done it. Okay, where's he going? Oh yeah, so we've been over there, haven't we? We've done that bit. So that takes us back to that area we've already been, doesn't it? Feel. Okay, I think we've been through here. Or did we go down that way? Yeah, we did. We've done that bit, haven't we? Okay, yes, we've done that bit. Okay, yeah, because we got the map off him. Why do these things run away? Indecent dweller. Hold on, indecent. Handheld is going to be worth the wait. I do think so. I think it'll be really good on handheld. Indecent. Watch this. We're going to get it. Big damage. Oh, 841. So poisoned as well. Hardened. What is it? A fucking Metapod? Gone. It didn't actually give us much XP at all, but it did level everybody up, which is cool. Okay, so they run away, so obviously no threat to us at all, are they? They don't really give us much in terms of the way of EXP points either, so it might not be worth actually getting involved with. Okay, that's the area with the bones. We're going to get jumped by a flame there. We get all three. It's huge damage. Maybe they react according to level. Very possibly, although I would have said he was actually quite difficult for us to beat considering he was running away. I was expecting him to do more. Sorry, to be a lot easier. Okay, so we're up here. Does this mean there's something around here we can do? Or do we think it is going to be Gran that we've got to get to? I have a feeling it's going to be Gran, personally. I feel like that's going to be the next step for us. In which case, with the amount of damage that Gran was doing to us, we're going to need to level. But it does feel like Gran is the only kind of boss that I've come across so far. How can I get up to him? So I've got to drop down from there somehow, haven't I? How can I get up there? Okay, we've been that way. We know what's in there. There's a guy up there. Down there's the trial. So I'm guessing that's where we've got to go eventually. Proven Meadows. Yeah, so I'm guessing we have to go down there to the trial caves. But I feel like we've got to... It told us to get 3... It told us to get... There's a box in there, look. Oh, we've already been there. 3 crystals before we can progress. And I feel we've done 2 crystals already. So the next step, realistically, is to pick up that last crystal, which I think Gran might be guarding. These are cliffs. There's nothing that way. At least I don't think so. I like seeing what new classes. Yeah, me too, actually. Okay, so they just run back here. I'm going to try going back into that cave down there. Because there's nothing up here. No. So it's definitely down this way. Or at least it feels like it's down this way. Through here. Now I wonder... whether, because I keep going certain route here, so I jumped down there last time, didn't I? Is there any difference to going this way, or is this way I've already been? Okay, no, this is the way where we went to the waterfall. Okay, right, so I know where I am here. Yeah, there's the waterfall there, so I can shortcut back up to this bit. So it's Gran, isn't it? We've got to beat Gran. How the fuck do we beat Gran? Gran did 8,000 on a heal. Huh. So we've got to do more damage than Gran. But they were one-shotting us pretty much instantly. That's insane. We actually do some massive damage, don't we? We really do. So we've got the Fencer class unlocked for Ceres, but actually don't really want to do... Can we learn anything? So we've got a couple of points there. We can learn guard against physical attacks with resistance instead of defense. Okay. Stance change. Then we've got Thunder Elemental, ignores resistance, ignores resistance. Okay, so that could be quite good. We need 4 for that. We're not there yet. We have unlocked Scholar here. What does Scholar give us? Learn any monster magic by seeing an enemy use it, even when you're not a Scholar. So we haven't actually seen any of that, though, because obviously, even while you're not a Scholar, or do we have to unlock it first? I can't see those. Okay. Cleric. Removes all debuffs. He's got 2 points to spend, nothing there. Deal 25% more crit damage. Crit chance, but accuracy drops. I don't really feel that's any use to me, to be honest with you. Like, the crit sounds good, but the loss is massive. Single target, single target, single target, multi-target, single target. Crit chance minus 30, but crit damage is 150. 10% chance to do 500% damage. That is nuts. That's actually insane. Checkweight is a great name. It really is, isn't it? Right, I don't really feel like MP's much use to him, so I'm going to put... What's he got? He's got 2 braces, which are strength plus. But I really feel like that might be useful. Look, at battle start, get buffed for 2 turns, take 35% less physical damage. That really feels like quite a good upgrade. Okay, so do you think we just need to level a bit then? Before we can take Gran on? What ring are they talking about, do we think? I wonder where we're going. I'm going to go double check. See, I think they actually go like that colour, look. I think that's the colour they go when they're when we out level them. Because they're no longer like but this one does, see. So I think when you out level them, they turn like a faded colour and they actually avoid you or don't charge at you. How about the cliffs with those ugly monsters? How was it? XP was pretty good there, actually, yeah. I think that might be a good call, actually, Red. I think we could do with popping some levels. So these are the meadows. Not really, mate. No, a bit weird. Yeah, I was thinking of doing entering the trial. Right, so is that Chloe? You met the edgelord guy Talon over there, right? He's pretty lame. I don't think I'd want him to be my friend. Okay, so at least 3 crystals to prove yourself worthy of adventuring. 2 crystals, right? So this is right then. So we do actually need to find a 3rd crystal. So at least you know we're going in the right direction. This is definitely what we're supposed to be doing. I like that. At least we know we're going in the right direction. Right, what have we got that can help us here? Attack, defense, spirit up. That's huge. Max MP, max mind. Ooh, that's huge. That's huge. How much is that? 1. Oh, fuck, that's expensive. Okay. Now that is actually an upgrade, but we lose the ability to do the... So yeah, up to the attack, but we lose the ability to do the poison, which I quite like. So I'm actually not going to do that for the minute. What have we got? Right, so that's a big upgrade. That's massively expensive. That's massively expensive. Fucking hell, that's insane massive damage. Defense, resistance, but it does up mine for both of them. Oh, what can I sell here? Yeah, let's have a quick look. Storm Hood. That's quite good. Right, that's an upgrade. To sell. Hemp robes we can sell. Studded armor we can sell. Not going to sell that. Accessories, what have we got? Looter's ring. Chance for a loot to drop is increased by 10%. I'm going to leave them. Can't sell any them, obviously. Consumables. I've got... Get some nuts, but they're not worth anything. Now the stew cost me more than it's worth to sell. You can have that. Okay, let me just quickly pop me items on me guys then. So if I give you... If you go into here, maybe we can have do it from here. Right, so that's an upgrade for you. So why don't we do that? I lose MP, but I gain a massive amount of attack and defense and spirit. I'm just going to do that. Now you can gain... You've got the cedar wand at the minute, but that's a huge increase on the oak wand. Yeah, look, that's a massive loss there. Okay, right, so that's good. Cotton hood. Resistance, mind, spirit. So we're actually losing, but gain defense. What about for Marcel? Is that going to make a massive difference to her? Mind, spirit? Yeah, it is. I don't really want to lose mind, I don't think. But you do take 50% less wind damage and less thunder damage. I'm going to keep that. I'm just not going to sell it at the minute. What do you sell? Jewellery. Right, so I've already got that stuff. That's fine. We won't do that. Right, so I've got 2 silver and 65 coppers. What are we thinking of buying? Do we want to upgrade our magic casters for even more damage? Or do we upgrade the headgear for the fencer? Or do we want to upgrade the iron... the brawler, the iron shield, the iron guard? That's a tough one. I feel like I can do a couple of these, but not all of them. Defense, evasion, vitality. Defense, resistance. That does actually increase attack. Who goes down easiest? See, I would say if it was my personal call, I'd think the 2 magic casters do the most damage, but also are the softest. So is it worth giving them more defense and also more ability to do attack? And then obviously the fencer and the brawler can come up second once we earn a bit more cash. What do you think? Do you agree with that or not? Yes, they do. See, they do have good DPS because, like, combined, right? Marcel can do that thing where she can make him take 35% more fire damage, and then Simona then can come in with the fire damage and do massive, huge numbers. So I think it might be worth actually investing in them two. Should we buy them two? So we left with 125. So it's not enough to buy the headgear, but it is enough to buy the iron guard. So should we buy the iron guard? Or should we go and earn a bit of cash to buy that first? What are you guys feeling? Iron guard. Red, I'm going to trust you on this one, mate. So there's a small upgrade as well for him as well, which is only 95 copper. So we might actually work towards, I think we're going to work towards, right, the copper suit and the headgear. Because everything else, oh, and the holy hat, I suppose, actually. Spirit. We'll have a look. That might be an upgrade for Marcel. But I think we're going to go for the copper suit and the headgear at the moment. Headgear first, ideally. And then go from there. Yeah, that'll do the job. That's massive upgrade for everybody, for everything really. Now she's going to lose a little bit of spirit. I feel like she has got spirit to lose, so I'm going to do that. Because I'm sure her stats are massive for the spirit side of things. Anyway, look. Spirit is 112, so we can definitely afford to lose a little bit of spirit, I think. That's just an upgrade all round. So we've currently got the Storm Helm on and the Ring Mail. Now the Ring Mail doesn't give us any extra benefits, so we're not losing anything by putting on the copper body. And then he's only wearing a beret, which does increase our critical damage a little bit, but is fairly drops on the rest of it. So I think that's our next port of call. Let's go earn some cash. We can sell a little bit first. Okay. In fact, does that allow us to buy anything? It does. It actually allows us to buy the copper suit straight away. Let's just do it. Let's just fucking do it. Equip. Yeah, look. The copper suit is just up 10 defense, up 3 resistance, and up 50 max HP. That's a no-brainer. Yeah, we're flogged up for 17. We just need to go and earn a little bit of cash. I'm just wondering if it obviously kitting out properly might help us. Maybe not take on Gran, but at least survive a bit longer so we can actually get a feel for what the fight's going to be. Did you find the last bone? We did, didn't we? Do you remember? Oh no, fuck no, we haven't actually found the last bone, have we? Where the fuck was the last bone then? No, we didn't. We fought that skull thing, didn't we? We haven't found the last bone. I wonder where that was then. I'll tell you what we're going to do then. We're going to go back here. So I wonder where the last bone actually is then. So we're going to go heal up then, because we didn't do it back there. This tune is an earworm. It is, isn't it? It is good music though. The whole thing at the moment is just a really great experience. And I think it is really sort of scratching that itch, because it is not helping me in the slightest. Everything we're doing, we're having to look for it. We don't know where the fuck we're going. We've got nothing to guide us where we need to be. It is purely a get good, and I really enjoyed that. I like that. See, so we've actually unlocked. Look, we've unlocked the Scholar class here, which is the abilities cost 20% less, and the monster magic. That's quite cool, isn't it? I don't know what monster magic is, but it's cool. We might have a play around with that later. I'd like to like destroy Nan first, or Gran first, sorry, with the damage that we have currently got. Okay, so 490. Now, they do actually a massive amount of damage. How are we going to get on here? 110, 120. We're going to go for 110, so that gives us 10 on both. 220. Okay, that didn't actually do as much damage as I thought it was going to do. I'm guessing you can learn spells on any monsters. Yeah, I'd assume so, but I wonder. It says on there that you can learn them just by seeing them, even if you haven't got Scholar equipped. But then again, we haven't learned anything yet, so don't know what that means. That missed. Great. We don't do 600 damage, do we? Look how much damage these guys do. This is insane. Yeah, you might do. You may need to unlock it. Oh, look, that was huge. So they are actually a good cool red. They do loads of damage, loads of EXP. Oh yes, down this side now. We lost that box last time. Bleed on it. Let's power break it. Oh, I didn't realise that was multi-target. Oh, that's really cool. And dead. Annihilated. There's another game, by the way, in this series that I'm looking. Oh, we just fucking bought that. We just fucking bought that, Red. Guys, we've just bought that. I just spent a lot of money on that. I'm kicking myself. Right now, I'm kicking myself. If I had just explored and opened that fucking chest up earlier, I wouldn't have had to buy it. Can you believe that? How did I not pick that up? How did we not see that? How it was right there. How did I not notice that last time? How comes I just spent nearly like 1 silver and was it like 50 or something stupid copper on it and I missed it? And I could have just done it for free. That's... Oh, I can't believe that. Can you believe that? That's insane. What on earth? Oh, I'm not kicking myself. You're kicking yourself. Maybe it'll sell for something. We can hope so. That's the only justifiable thing now, isn't it? That we can at least sell it for something. Oh, we fucking missed that. Great. Dead. Simona does huge damage. The thing is, I mean, with what we're doing here is we're farming quite a lot of stuff. So, like, items side of things, we'll be alright here. I wonder why one of them does so much more damage than the other one. Like, it's a multi-target hit, yet it seems to hit one of them more than the other. Why there's something wrong there? I feel like I'm doing something wrong there. That can't be the right way. Is that the right way? That's the right way. Why can't I make that jump? Oh, I can't fucking do it. Fucking... Oh, I got it. There you go, I just couldn't do it. I was just being useless. Right, you've got the most health, so I'm going to hit you with this. Yep. Okay. Then I'm going to... I'll just hit that one for the sake of it. And then you... Oh, I can't hit them all, but I can hit with that. Torch all 3 of them. Oh, huge. Okay, so don't jump in there. That's just water. They give you that for no reason, apparently. Oh, fuck. Don't look. I've got to make the jump again. Don't look. Put me under pressure. Okay, done it. Done it in one. Done it in one. Don't know what he's all complaining about. Some pro platforming, just a bit. Black Magic Woman. Okay, let's take out... What have I got? What have I got that I can hit with? Have I got anything good? Pierce through might do enough damage. Right, I didn't get the crit, unfortunately. I think I'm just going to go for the kill on that one. Barry would be a good spell to copy. Yeah, it would be fantastic, actually, wouldn't it? In fact, that would be really useful to copy. Okay, we need to put some MP on these guys. Everyone got a level there. Nice. We're getting enough of these items. I'm not too worried about using some, so let's use some consumables, guys. Restore some MP. What have I got? Recovery, recovery. I've actually only got 5. I feel like I should have had more than that. Right, so does this reset those enemies, do you reckon? It doesn't look like it. I wonder if I go into... Oh, no, it's just a pit, wasn't it? Okay. Like I've got to rest to reset those enemies, which is a bit annoying. How do I get that box in there? Got broadsword. I wonder if it's worth... I wonder if it is worth changing, because obviously she's quite a high level, like... Level 17. I wonder if it's worth a try. Can she go back to Wizard? Right, so we can actually go back to Wizard. Okay, that's quite cool. What I might do, I might just leave her as a scholar for a minute. Did we pick up anything like worth any value there? So what? We've got 170. Oh, because I actually think we've got enough to go and buy that headgear. Shall we go and pick that up? So the only thing holding me back there is obviously, I'm guessing we need to actually watch the enemy make a move before we're going to learn it. So she's not going to learn anything unless we actually find enemies that we can survive against, like those eyeball creatures. Was it here? Yeah. So what do we have? Let's buy that, because we did promise. Yes, we've got everything now we could possibly hope for that is better, aside from the holy hats, which are a potential slight increase to these guys. So let's equip Sarah's with the headgear. That's going to upgrade everything, look. Beautiful. So a huge drop to defense and resistance, and quite a big drop to attack as well. Defense is plus 25 and plus 35 on that one. Yeah, it's just no brainer on it. The broadsword's actually a slight upgrade. Okay, I might keep that. That's for 40. We'll just do that. Cool. I'm a platforming god. We have no monster magic at the minute. I would like to, I think we should, like, as you mentioned, go back and try and fight some more of those eyeball creatures. And hopefully they can use something like you say, like defense, like barrier. Maybe we can learn barrier, which would be really cool. I do feel like Grant is the one we have to fight, though. It's the only place I can feel like I've not been. And there's still a challenge. Like, that's going to be very difficult for us to beat. And I think that's supposed to be like the test. How does it work? You equip the learning skill and they just learn it if they see it. Maybe. Should we try it? We've got a few of these to fight, so we'll just see what happens. I'll try not to kill them too quick, so they can actually use some magic. just went for a basic attack. So that's quite cool. So we could do like learning that. Learn, right, okay, we've got an achievement in the bottom corner called Learn a Monster Move. Learn Barrier, look at that, there we go. Amazing, so you're right, that's how we do it. We just literally just have to do that. So we can have, so take 30% less physical damage, take 30% less magical damage. That is a really cool skill. I'm actually going to just try it. Nice. Let's go basic attacks on all these. Sunbath. I learned Sunbath. Amazing. I like this. Bless me. So we're going to attack that one. Attack him again. Attack that one. Attack that one again. So what are you going to do? I've already got Barrier. Can you use something else? I've already got Sunbath as well. Use something else. What do we got? Headbutt. Okay, that wasn't magic. That wasn't magic either. But that is a magic. That is a healing spell that works on everybody. Look. That's awesome. Yeah, I like that. I really do like that. I think that's... Oh, we've actually not fought any of these. So, should we just, like, look at that. We can just do this. MP Sickle. Am I going to learn that? Yes! It's just cost me here. I didn't feel like magic. Damage MP that, yeah. I do like this. This is really cool. That's just fucking irritating. It actually does a huge amount of healing as well. Nice. We did lose someone there, didn't we? So let's survive the dead. So I wonder if you like Fort Nan for Gran, for example, would they would you be learning herb powers as well? Because that could be really useful, assuming you can survive them, obviously. So the fence is actually a bit softer than I realised. Pure All Move is going to help. Yeah, it definitely will. It absolutely will, yeah. But I think there's a slight problem, actually, I've just realised. I've just used up all my MP without even really paying attention. Oh, he's gone again. So without the Magic Caster, we're actually struggling a little bit, aren't we? I wonder. Is it actually worth maybe putting the Scholar onto Marcel the Cleric as opposed to putting it onto Simona? Because we could kind of need Simona to be a Magician because of the amount of, or the Warlock, whatever you want to call it, because the amount of damage they do. Feels like we're struggling for damage. Currently. Who do you get heals from without a cleric? Well, yeah, you say that, but then how often do I actually use Marcel for healing as opposed to damage? And also, we have got that beast skill where we can learn the heal, the sunbath heal. So we still do have a healing ability. I'm a bit torn. I'm not sure. I feel like we need the wizard, because that damage is not nearly as high without her. High spirit give. Yeah, true. Maybe. I'm assuming it would, because obviously high mind gives better, gives more damage to magic. So yeah. I feel like I do want to put Simona back to a warlock. No, not warlock. Sorry, that was wrong. Where was it? Wizard. That was it. Then sub command. Can I sub command to monster magic? That feels quite good. Do that. Still got the ability to do it. Oh, fuck me. Have I sold that? Did I sell the fucking... 9? Right, I'm going to change her then to... just so we've got a bit more damage. So, like, for him, might be worth... that. Oh, there you got poison tip. Yeah, I'm going to keep that like that, I think. I think I've sold that fucking staff that I gave to Simona when I swapped out for the scholar, not knowing that it had been taken off. The wand. There. I think the oak wand. I think I got rid of the oak wand. Is there anything here that could be an upgrade? So, a holy hat maybe. Does increase spirit, but not... So I might buy that, right? It's only 70, and I'm sure I can make some more cash back if I need to. So we don't have anything to give that. Well, I'm going to give you back your wand. Yeah, because it upgrades your mind. And then that would actually reduce mind, would increase spirit. So I'm going to give that to you, because I don't need mind as much, but spirit would be much better. There we go. That's them kitted out again properly. Maybe even slightly better now they've got proper subclasses, which is something I wasn't aware of before. That was actually a thing you could do. So maybe now in a fight, they can both learn. Or they can all learn, sorry. As they go along. And now we've still got the monster magic as a secondary skill for the wizard. She might be able to learn more skills as we go along too. Well, that was a good. Done. Look at that. Okay, we'll go back for a quick heal. I might go tackle, see how we get on with. I mean, I don't think we're gonna beat her, but I would like to see if we can tackle Gran again, and see if like any of our leveling and equipment has made a difference. The cleric does a surprising amount of. To be fair, for some reason she does. Yeah, I don't know why. I'm going to save it here, just in case it all goes tits up. We are set to spawn here anyway. See, the other bone's definitely in here. Look, that's definitely the other bone, isn't it? 100%. Look. You can't outrun that. There's absolutely no chance of outrunning that. Let's put on you spotlight to that. Right, so you do that. Right, so she still fucking rinses us. See, how is she just one-tapping me? This is bonkers. Like, how strong do we need to beat Nan? Or Gran, sorry. Fucking hell. It's just unreal. They can't be an 8,000. That doesn't even make sense. We can't. We're just missing all of those. It's just not real. Like, just one tapping. I mean, we didn't even make like stand a chance. I can't surely need to level up. can't surely need to level up that much that we can deal with more than 8,000 damage in one sitting. Like, that's just crazy. Like, what level do I need to be able to do that kind of damage? Got to be something we're missing there. There has to be. Like a gimmick to it or something. Is that boss the only thing you can do? I don't know. I feel like it. I'm sure that boss has got to be guarding something. And I'm sure that thing is what we need to progress. I feel like being that difficult of a boss, and there's definitely bones in that pit, isn't there? So I feel like we need to progress. I mean, I might be wrong. I might be completely wrong. Because this way goes to the fishing place, doesn't it? Which I did feel should have been something, but actually wasn't. So that was a bit weird. Like here, this feels like something. The hatchery. No, thank you. There's nothing that way. He's got a flimsy rod. He wants us to borrow a rod and a lure. Now, I've got a rod, but no lure. There's nothing down here because this is just a rest spot. Don't you have to find... Yeah, see, I mean, yes, I do need to find a third crystal. In my head, I'm kind of thinking that it's behind Gran, or is that maybe not? Maybe I'm wrong, would you think? I just have a feeling, or at least I felt like Gran was so difficult that surely that last crystal's got to be behind her. No? What was past Gran's? So past Gran's was the other crystal, though. Yeah, so you walk past Gran's, right? And you go up, you scale that waterfall, and at the top, that's where the crystal was, wasn't it? It was at the top in that boss that we did last stream. So maybe there isn't a crystal there at Gran's house, because why would they put two crystals so close together? Maybe you can't beat her. Maybe I'm not supposed to beat her yet. Maybe because obviously, like you say, they're a bit too close together. Maybe I'm not supposed to beat her. So what's... I can't go that way. I can't go in the water yet. So there's nothing that way. We've explored all of this because I know where this goes. This just loops us around to a part we've already done. This is where... we went up and found the adventurers for what the first crystal we ever found was here. And as you can see on the thing, we found all this stuff. That was here, look. So this was where the first... Oh, so that's actually still an enemy that's still technically within... our skill level. That goes across here. Doesn't go anywhere there. That goes to that. We've done that. We've been through there as you... Oh, maybe we haven't. We have. So we've done all of that. Oh, I'm going to fall off the edge here now, don't it? Okay, so we explored all of that. Go on. Been through here. We've been through this bit. Poison sting. It's a Weedle. Licking the frog heals us, I believe. There you go. So then here was where we fought... Well, that healed him. That's quite cool. What a cool little tactic that is. I actually really like that. Okay. So went up here, went up here, went up here, went up here. And here's the crystal. Okay, so we know this is here, yeah? So that takes us back here. That's the end of that bit. Then the other crystal was at the top of that waterfall. We know that, so we're not going that way either. So the only place I can think of that we haven't fully explored that I know of. Let's have a look, sorry. So all that's explored, isn't it? Look. That's all explored. Yeah? That's all explored. That's where we are, I guess. That's all explored. So which direction had a crystal in it yet? Right, so we've had a crystal here. There's a crystal. I've got a crystal down here in this bit, which is linked from these caves, which is here. So this bit has had already. We've been here. That region there, wherever that is. This is where that heal point is that I've been using for checkpoints. That goes into this cave and then links around to here. So I suppose just wherever this goes. This way somewhere. What's at the very top east? This bit here. That's pretty much, that's where the trials are there. The trials are right in that building there. And north? What, north of this? Nothing. Those caves are there. That's where those caves are we've just been to. In that area there. I'm guessing those caves there, the trial caves that start there, go into something here. But we can't go any further along this way. There's nothing this way. That's just, like, water there. So I'm thinking it's either this way, whichever's this way, or this way. I'm gonna put that there because we've been there. I'm gonna put that there and that there because we've been there. I'm gonna put that there because we've been there, and Grand's place is kind of here. I'm gonna put that there as well. That's there. And then that's there. Okay, right. So, why don't we try going this way first? So like we've got to go up and over and down. Right. We go down this way. This goes to the the seaside cliffs. Okay, right. So I have not really had much experience this direction. And I feel like there sort of isn't anything, but you can't do this entire area here that doesn't do anything. Can't even find a map for these cliffs either. Yeah, been that way. I know that there's nothing that way. And then that way's a dead end as well. We need to get around this way. We've been here. I can't surely need to do the insane platforming that is involved in getting to that box for no reason, surely. Like, there can't be a good reason to do that. Like, surely that can't be a thing, but that's actually a necessity. That box has got to be optional. Because that fucking... I can't even make that jump. And then what happens if I drop off, like, later on? Like, we'd be here forever trying to make that jump. It's like right at the edge of your jumping. Fuck off. I can't even make that jump. Like, I cannot make that jump. Surely that can't be feasible. Look, what it doesn't. It's like it's just slightly right on the edge of his reach. It's got to be doable. It's not by me. If they could try everybody fall off, mate, I'd be fucking planted. See, that can't be feasible. Surely that's not. Okay, maybe I'm lying. Oh, you fucking knob. But even then, right, even if that was the case, surely I can't then be expected to jump. It does look higher than the other one, I agree. Sure, I can't then be expected to jump all the way over them as well. Because that jump there is never... I'm never going to make that jump. Look. Like, you're never going to make that. Even from that height, that clearance is too much, surely. It feels more like you drop down from this angle. Anyway, can't believe you have to make that jump, so I'm not going to get too stressed out about that one, but there's nowhere to go from here, is there? There's a lot of stuff up here, though. Like, there's obviously multiple levels to the whole area that I'm not catching out, that like I'm not seeing. $1,000 damage we did then. 1,140 damage we did then. That was insane. A clamshell? I did all that for a fucking clamshell? Hold on. Hold on, I've not been here before. Oh my god. I think we found it. Attack plus 95. We're just buying that. I'm not even hesitating. 13 clamshells. Have you sold some of the... I don't think you can sell them, can you? How many clamshells have I actually got then? Yeah, look, I've got 9. So yeah, they're in key items. You can't actually sell them. 5? Okay, I suppose I've got to. Got a real choice, have I? Right, I'll set as my home point. Where did you just fuck off to then? Right, well, at least I know now that this is where we're supposed to be going. That was not stressful in the slightest. Right, so I'm going to drop down here because I can come back up there. So I'm going to see what's going on down here. Just use the home point to give everyone white magic as a sub-command. He buggered off this way, didn't he? I think come back out of the water. What on earth? That was terrifying. Oh, a mountainess. Okay, that's no comment. I felt like that was a no-brainer. That was easily going to happen with that. The amount of damage that Simone was doing. Okay. So I can go that way, where there's definitely a box. Or a water. Plasma shells, that's 10. So where does that take me then? Okay, nowhere. That doesn't go anywhere. There's nowhere to go in there, is there? No. So what's that way then? Draft shaft. Oh, this is where there was a map back there for this. That's annoying. I should have got the map. Yeah, I think going forward it's definitely worth picking up maps, isn't it? In fact, you know what? That. Yes. We've set that as our home point, haven't we? Yeah, cool. There we go. So what I'm going to do now is buy the draft shaft conduit and buy that. And also, we forgot to have a look at... Oh, that's a bummer. Let's go with it. Let's go with it. Let's try the axe. Oh, this is painful. Well, nothing puts pressure on you like being chased, is there? So I've actually got a map, so that's cool. That I can actually use that map now. Quite a torch. It's a fuck ton of rats, isn't there? $202 damage. That was mad. Should have gone with a definite kill then, really. I left too many alive now, haven't I? Okay, so is there... Can that go in there? No. Just trying to adventure on the map as much as possible. And no stone unturned and all that. Oh, so I can't go in that water, even though it looks like you can actually go behind there. You can't. That eerie purple glow is probably a bit of a giveaway. There's the boss. Am I healed up? Right, let's heal up a bit here. Let's have a go, shall we? See what we can do. Canal Beast. Put poison on it. Afflicted for poison. We will then take more damage. No, we're going to deal more damage first. Then we're going to make it take more damage. Then I'm going to... I reckon Bolton's probably more effective. Yeah, that's more... I know it's technically not, but I think it's going to be more effective. I don't know why I spotlighted it. Put bleed on it as well. Then you are going to... Let's crush it. Okay, all right, all right, all right. That's not too bad. It's in the red already. That's good for us. %0 chance to hit. It says never miss. So how did that miss it? That says never miss. Work that out. There we go. Right, so that one's dead. Oh, we did get LPs up for everybody. Brilliant. Okay, so now, how do I get across there? Oh, I can actually jump in it. I was wondering if that's too deep for me. There we go. Now that is exactly how I wanted to finish this stream, with another third crystal. Beautiful. Shaman. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Let's walk back to the home point. Look at that. That's way better. So he's actually got loads of points now. Look, he's got 9 points. We've done huge amounts of leveling. There's some weird debuffs there. Like, why would I want to do that? Why on earth would I ever want to take more damage? It says self-inflict. Last chill stream. It was certainly good progress. Shaman looks good, look. So that is basically lifesteal. That's wicked. Burn. So it's all about like cursing and all that, isn't it? Like exactly like a shaman would be. That's cool. I want that. I want that next. Or revive dead. That's a useful skill. Okay. Oh no, see, so that's a skill. You have to unlock that with 25 LP whilst you're not, to then activate that for when you're not a scholar. Okay, that makes sense. So you can't actually just do that straight away. You actually do need to unlock that with 25 LP, which is quite a cool thing to work towards, actually. It might be actually useful for us, but yeah, it is going to be quite a big one because 25 LP is huge. Fantastic. That was an amazing stream. We've just done a really good amount of progress there, which I'm really pleased with. So, I think we'll leave it there, guys. Thank you very much for joining me today. I really appreciate it. It's been chill. I hope you've enjoyed it as well. I know I have. So what we're going to do is carry on in the next one. We've actually now unlocked the trials, so we can now head over to the trials, actually see what that was all about. Thank you very much for joining me, and I will catch you in the next one. Thank you very much.